With regards to exercise, I really like this slide because even though I consider myself active, I go to the gym, I'm definitely more sedentary than I was when I was younger, because I used to walk to school, which of course I don't walk to work now. My kids don't walk to school. If I drive up to a gas pump and the pay at the pump is broken, I drive to the next gas station. I'm not going to walk in there and wait and everything. So I've gotten very used to that. I don't remember the last time I've walked into a bank to bank. It's all done with driving right up. And I've had one of these Roomba robotic vacuums for years, and I love it. It's so great. You just set it out, and it vacuums under the bed and everything. And I don't know that my house would be vacuumed if I didn't have it. So unless I spill something. But I like these modern conveniences. And I once did an article about how many calories you burn when you wash dishes and wash laundry by hand or whatever, and how much less you do when you put it just load it into the dishwasher. But I'm not planning to burn my calories that way. I feel I spend way too much time loading the dishwasher as it is. So I have to make an effort to go ahead and get some exercise. And what's important is initially exercise is not as critical as diet is when you're trying to lose weight. Many people will come to me and they're not physically able to exercise. Either they're uncomfortable because of their weight, or they have orthopedic issues that affect their knees or their feet or their hips, and they just cannot exercise. They can still lose weight if they're able to adjust their meal plan to the macronutrients based on what's going on in their chemistry. And then as they lose some weight, then feel better, then maybe, if you lose 20 pounds, a lot of knee arthritis gets substantially better. So they're able to do more and progress into more. So even though exercise is not as critical as diet initially with weight loss, it's very important for long-term weight maintenance. So we all have to find an exercise that we like to have it be part of our lives. It's important to maintain the weight, but equally important to help us manage our stress hormone levels, and decrease our blood pressure and pulse. And exercise in general has really been associated with better health altogether. With regards to this picture right here, I have a picture of a spinning class, walking on the beach, yoga, and golf. I specifically added the yoga and golf because those are exercise. And sometimes people will say, well, I golf, but that's not really exercise. But most of my patients who golf, if they wear a pedometer, which we ask them to do, they will get 10,000 steps on the days they golf because they're outside for 4 hours. Now they may ride in a cart, but they're walking back and forth the whole time. And yoga indeed does a lot of breathing. It actually does, help with metabolism. The classic cardiovascular exercises like the spinning and the walking is certainly excellent, but not everyone can do that. And I do think that if you absolutely hate exercise, you haven't found the right one. We all need to find exercise. And it's not just for our weight, our brains really need it. With regards to stress, I mentioned that earlier in the presentation, that when we're under a lot of stress, our bodies respond to it in a way that is detrimental. The body initially developed mechanisms to deal with physical stress. If a saber-toothed tiger is chasing us or something, our pulse goes up and our blood pressure goes up and we're able to outrun this predator. And certain other processes slow down so that we can survive. But these days, our stress is not often physical, it's mental. It's stressful, it's issues with family or work or whatnot or bills, and that type of mental stress causes the same physiologic response. Our blood pressure goes up, our pulse goes up, but we're not running and we're not bringing those levels back down. So one of the most important things for stress management is to exercise regularly. So that component together is really so critical. With regards to pedometers, we use those in our practice, and I find that all walking and all movement matters. 5,000 steps a day is associated with weight problems, 10,000 steps with a normal weight, and 12,000 steps with the ability to lose weight. And sometimes that's a nice way to segue into exercise. That people will see, okay, gosh, I thought I was so active. I'm running around all day, but I only got 3,000 steps because the running around all day was in errands, carpooling. I feel that way sometimes with my 4 children. I go every which way. I'm exhausted, but I haven't really moved very much. But then it's like, okay, what can I do to add some more steps in there? I think I'll take a walk. I'll take a 30-minute walk. All of a sudden, they're up to 10,000 steps.